Hey, I'm Ty, aka the Salonius, and today we're about to go on a safari adventure. We have to keep our voices down because we don't want to spook them in the wild, but this is going to be the first episode of a series where we get to study comics in the wild. Let's go. There he is, Paul Brumbaugh. Let's see if we can get him from another angle. Not there. Let's try it. Shh. I can't see us when we're
Welcome to Edge Studios Online. My name is Paul Brumbaugh.
nightmare.
Check out the
He
studio.
doesn't see us, but we see him. Oh, he sees us. He heard us. He sees us. We need to get out. Go, 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 go.
I'll come back in February. My coat. They didn't fix it. 'Cause I came last time and the hook was broken
Want to do a little office intro? What's happening right now? Making some coffee here?
Need caffeine. If I do not this studio runs on caffeine, basically. If we run out of caffeine, everything just... Did you ever check out that stuff in Golden Gate Park?
For the busking stuff?
Yeah.
So I've booked my first stage time for this Friday. So
Okay.
I'm planning on doing, I like doing this self-taught thing, so I'm going to start trying miming next. So I'm going to do a mime show from 10 to 1
Okay.
at Golden Gate Park at the 9th Avenue Bridge there. So it's called
Okay.
a
Okay.
virtual reality show.
Cool. Are you gonna stream it in any way?
No, because one of the busking rules is kind of like you're not doing it for afterwards. Like it is like an in the moment thing. So it's just gonna be like me performing for random people going past the park.
Okay, so you're not. So you can't film it, but somebody else could probably film you.
100%. It's kind of like tag me. Yeah. So we'll see how Friday goes. That's the first time trying that. But yeah, there's 7 different places in Golden Gate Park you can busk out of.
And you always look at, so what's your character, one of your characters on YouTube, is it like an intergalactic kind of DJ thing going on?
Yeah, that's the Salonius. So.
Salonius
Yeah.
Okay, so is who's going to be performing Friday? Is it Salonius or a myriad of characters, or just you, or what do we got going on?
This one's going to be specifically Salonius. So
Okay.
total mime show, totally silent, but it's been really difficult, I think, to talk about what my life has been like and what my work has been like, and I feel like just doing that 3 hours silently in one spot in Golden Gate Park is going to be the best way for me to communicate that.
There you go. What kind of props or staging or anything you're going to use? It's just you and your clothes and whatever's in your bag?
So I've got my cajon and I've got my skateboard, and I'll
Okay.
have my juggling balls with me as well. I'm still on the fence if I'll be using my Post-it notes or if I'll just be imagining those. And I think I'm probably just going to be imagining those because my actual physical life is me running around with Post-it notes. So that wouldn't be what I would do in my world.
Oh, that'd be funny if you were covered in Post-it notes, like the cover to Office Space. Remember the guy
Yes,
from Office
yeah.
Space? And he's like, yeah.
That would actually be very on brand for the Salonius character, so maybe I should be doing that for
And then
Friday.
they definitely should be every color. And
Yeah.
they should be all over, and
Yeah.
each one should be like a little thing. Like, in my case, it'd be like, oh, don't kill yourself. Just one more joke. And maybe you're taking them off.
Yeah.
You're stripping as you're going.
Well, I do have the normal yellow Post-it notes, and I have the 3 other pink, blue, and whatever. But Salonius is this character, and inside of Salonius there are 6 sub-characters that actually have names and colors associated with them, and they have their own Post-it notes as well. So I have a lot of Post-it notes that I could be wearing and working with here.
Right. And it would be kind of interesting. I don't remember if Chris remembers the comedian Paul Sanford. Paul Sanford. So again, we all get to the funny differently, right? And we all create differently. So Paul Sanford would actually write pretty traditional jokes. They could be one-liners. Most of them were really short, so they were either one-liners or whatever, or very short format. But anyway, what would he do? He had these, I guess for lack of a better term, cue cards. You know, and it was just poster board that he had bought from like dollar store, and he would have the setup or the punch to one of his jokes on each of the cards, and then he would start handing them out to the audience and letting the audience grab them out of his. You'd have a stack like of 100 cards.
Yeah.
And maybe there's only 20 people there, so there's only 20 cards there. And so the other 50 would go back into his bag or whatever, and then he would start his set. And he would just start talking, and then he would it was almost like he was at a buffet. He'd be like, oh, I see this punchline over here. And he would go, oh, airline food. Let me tell you about airline food. And so, again, it was funny because he didn't have to write his set list on the inside of his hand.
Yeah.
Or on a piece of paper. Like, I guess what I'm saying is even if you're in the middle of Golden Gate Park and you wanted to refer to notes, you don't have to let anybody know that you're actually reading from notes.
Yeah.
But having the Post-its all over you, it's kind of like you're doing that magic trick in front of them and showing them, but they still don't understand how you're doing it. Like you still have the mirror behind you, and they still see, oh, you're pulling a rabbit out of your short sleeve or your shirt sleeve or whatever. But they still don't know, how did you get the rabbit up there or whatever. Anyway, so it's still a trick, and they're still going, wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's just another, I guess, gimmick.
Yeah, and to that, like, I haven't thrown away any Post-it notes since I've started this project. So the good ones I'll get into a book where they're kind of like have just pages and pages of sticky notes organized. But all the leftover ones just get put into a box. So maybe the show is just me bringing that box out and then periodically just putting my notes onto myself, and like that's just physically reliving the past.
Right, exactly. I know that. I was just going to say something about Carlin doing stuff like that too, and I can't remember what story I was going to reference, but no, it's interesting how, again, how many ways you can serve up funny, and it doesn't just have to be set up punch.
Yeah.
And again, about hiding things, I saw a guy on national television on Jimmy Kimmel doing a set, and he was reading from his notes. And he used to do this thing where he would hold the microphone. Oops, as I try to knock over the coffee. He would hold the microphone like this, and he wouldn't really look up. He wouldn't engage because he was so anxious half the time. And so most of the time, he would write his jokes on his fingers.
Wow.
And so, like, he could be sitting there and going like this, like that, and reading, like, the punchline to his joke. He was on Jimmy Kimmel telling jokes from his hand. Nobody knew, other than the people who had seen him perform before and knew that's what he used to do. I used to put mine on a coaster. I'd write it because that's about the same size as a Post-it, and I'd go up with my pint glass of beer, and every time I needed to go to my notes, I would just take a sip of my beer and go, look down, look at it. Ah, airline food.
That's perfect.
You know?
Yeah.
I used to have this thing, it was called, what I used to call Foursquare. So it was just a normal 8x11 piece of paper that I folded in fours. And each one of those fours had like a 15-minute set on it. So I could literally do an hour on one thing of what we call Foursquare.
Wow.
I'd be like, oh, let's do this, and then I'd be drinking, and then I'd flip it over. And I'd have another 15 minutes, and then I could open it up. It was almost like one of those games,
Yeah.
at school, yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. And people wouldn't notice. So there's a lot of ways you can use your notes.
What are we looking at over here?
That's Cobb's.
What's Cobb's?
Cobb's Comedy Club. See how it's a triangle also? I think it's like a Bermuda Triangle of like comedians. And like go here and then something magical happens on the other side. Or they disappear forever. We don't know. But I headlined that bitch October 15th. I'm so happy. This is my corner in San Francisco.
What else is your corner here?
This is my corner. Columbus Cafe. I did I had an open mic there for like almost a year. It was really sweet. There was babies at the mic. It was craziness. I love this place, North Beach Food Mart. The owners here are so cute. They're from Jerusalem. We don't say the P word. Very interesting. Christian from there was very interesting, you know? A lot of opinion. The woman who runs this store actually speaks Aramaic partly and left Palestine during the Nakba originally in the 40s and went to Jerusalem and went to Jordan where her son was born. So her son Zayd's in there. He speaks Arabic. He's born in Jordan. And they own this store since 1990 something. So many interesting stories. And they're a husband and wife that opened this store, and they immigrated to the United States. And somewhere along the line, a homeless man came in and stole some wine, I guess, or something. And as he was running out, her husband, she told me before, he was very big, he was like 6'2", played tennis, chased him. And as he chased him, the homeless person came out, and I guess they got into it, and he pushed him. And then he landed here on this sidewalk, and that man died. He owned that store. And now his wife and son continue to run that store. Because everybody has a story on the corner, you know? Like, it's a great little city, and this is the best little neighborhood, North Beach. I love it. So we're on the edge of North Beach and Russian Hill. I technically live in Russian Hill because I'm on that side, but North Beach is on that side of Columbus. So I think I live in North Beach, but whatever. It's good. We're gonna go across the street. Ah. So good. So much.
We can stop whenever, but I'm down to just let it keep rolling if you have
Yeah.
anything else you come to
No,
mind.
that's good. I'll tell you what. This is cool. If you back up here and look up, you can see, okay, so right there, there's a light on. I should take a picture of it from here. I'll do this one. I'll do a simultaneous video. So right there, see if I can remember.
The light that's like, which light?
The light this way. If I look up here,
Oh, over there, that light.
yeah. You back up towards me, or you can see it. See the Palestinian flag?
Yep.
Two under, there's a leg. That's the apartment that I first came to San Francisco. The first apartment I lived in San Francisco was there. It's Mo's apartment, where that light is. And I could see the Cobb's green room from that balcony. And the Cobb's green room is right here. And I would stand on that balcony and go, I'm gonna be in there real soon. Okay, tell the universe I'm gonna be in there real soon. And then a couple of months later, I got the email and they were like, do you wanna, so you can headline Cobb's? And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I've been telling the universe for a minute, you know? So that happened. But yeah, and then when we broke up, I was literally on Airbnb as we were breaking up. I was like, okay, well, this isn't working out. I'm gonna have to go. And so I was like, find me something in my price range. It's a 1 bedroom in the neighborhood where I am, because I don't want to leave it. And I know I'm leaving soon anyway, right? Literally right next door. Like, right next door. Like, he can still hear the dogs, my dogs barking from his balcony. I feel bad for the man. But it's good. He was like, yeah, sure, move in. And your 2 dumb chihuahuas. It's fine. We're in love. It's good. I'm glad it happened the way it did. I'm glad it's all working out. There he is right there. Okay. He's turning. He's leaving you. What the fuck? There's no one in there. He's leaving you.
I told you these cars don't work.
No fucks.
This happened to your last time too.
Baby, come back! Plain white tees.
Hey there, Delilah. It's so nice that there are no drivers. Ashley's just in the front. She's killing it. Why not?
It did not want me getting in the.
Oh, they didn't want you to? Alright.
Oh, I have my seatbelt on. Make sure your seatbelt's on,
You
guys.
need to buckle up. How come the lights are on?
It's me.
Alexa, play Taylor Swift.
Do we have to put our ones? Seat back for more information. Okay. Oh, we have to put our seatbelt on too?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Oh, damn. This is a lot.
Makes sense.
This is a whole Nazi car.
All right, everyone's buckled.
Everyone's buckled. Push the button. You just
good.
push the button, that's it?
Yeah,
I was gonna put it in your watch.
everyone's buckled.
It's the most Black Mirror thing. I consent to death. Die.
Sing your heart out. We can't hear you.
Did they say that?
So,
Okay.
there is no driver.
How do we put it in karaoke mode?
You're gonna
Can we put it in karaoke mode?
We're here.
I hate that there's a whole announcement.
We're here for 20 minutes.
There is no driver.
Yeah, we
We
can.
are in a Limgo car.
Can we open the sunroof? Ash, open the
Fucking
sunroof.
robots.
Oh, I don't think there's a sunroof because there's that whole camera on top.
Yeah, there's a camera right
It'll
there.
fall on us.
Oh no, this whole thing it's like a panel.
Oh, damn.
Hey man, it's
Oh,
our turn,
it's our
man.
turn. We're just cutting people off. Let's go, Waymo.
Play music.
Music. All right.
Just like my dad.
There is no driver. I'm gonna keep
Disney
saying-
hits? Oh, man. Let's see. Menu.
Thanks for
Connected
Getting
to
the
rider
Waymo, Mo.
support. This call may be recorded
Oh,
for
it's
quality
rider
assurance.
support.
Oh, we have the veteran
Hi,
come in.
this is Gary with Waymo Support. I'm calling to remind you that you must wear a seatbelt while riding in the Waymo vehicle. It should be across the chest. I will stay in the line while you adjust.
Okay.
Okay. We're putting it on. Can't believe we got called by Waymo. That's so funny.
Alright.
Are there cameras inside the car?
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I'll probably say
There's camera in your glasses.
I
And you're like, give it in the
I
car.
from the back. I'm like, oh, whatever. It's fine. They can see us.
A lot of sensors.
Totally makes sense.
There's a lot of
lot of
stuff
tech.
going on.
What are your favorite
Driving.
sensors?
The guy's calling us. Hilarious.
All right, I'm
Thank you for
in.
being our driver.
I'm dialed
Trying to
in.
get the other one.
I'm locked in.
I can't get mine in.
Let me get it, shorty.
Help me out. Use your hands.
All right, we're both in now.
Are we in?
Nope. I'm out.
It said buckle your seatbelt. You unbuckled yours. My butt's big, so it's hard to get the seatbelt on in the back.
One's in. And...
Do you need a flashlight?
No, I have it.
Should we put the light on? You got it?
I think so.
Mine's
Sorry about our friend, sir.
Mine's in.
Alright, that's it.
Mine's
Okay,
on
just
the.
one more.
We're so close.
One more.
You can
Okay,
finish.
his is on.
Ta-da!
We did it.
See, it took so long. This is why we were procrastinating.
Oh my god.
All right, thanks, man, for keeping us safe.
Thank
Okay,
you.
there you go. It's coming up on my screen. Thank you so much for complying. Appreciate it. Is there anything else I can help?
No,
Do you have any
Just turn the
mimosas?
music on.
Mimosas.
Mimosas.
no, we got it. Thanks.
That's the
If
music.
there's something else. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it?
We're just turning the music on.
Okay then. You have a good night. Enjoy your trip.
You do.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.